YouTube, what is up? Your boy AntoDaBoss is back with a Madden Ultimate Team video. Man, I just had one of the craziest weekends going to that Redskins game. If you guys missed the vlog that I put out yesterday, it was a crazy game. I had a great time, and finally I get to drop this MUT video for you guys. And obviously, you know, this weekend, the weekend that's coming up, it is finally time for our Halloween players to turn into whatever overalls they're going to turn into. Basically, we're getting ready for Halloween weekend. Yes, in MUT, this weekend will be crazy. So most of the content is already out. First thing that I'm going to do is tackle the most feared set. We'll go over some of the things that you guys could do. So here we go. Let's take a look at the trick or treat set. Now each day you log in, I believe you get a key. You can go ahead and take the key and put it into the trick or treat set. Out of this set, you can get either a quick sell, a player, or any Halloween MUT collectible. Any of those collectibles, the gold collectibles or the elite collectibles. So for me, I got a most feared quick sell. It's worth like 1,000 coins. Hey, I'll take 1,000 coins for free, so I'm not gonna complain about this. Next, you got the locksmith. Basically, you trade in any two most feared collectibles to earn one most feared key. So you take the key and you put it into the trick or treat set. We already went over this. Next up, you got the draft champion trade-ins. You put in 25 draft champion badges, and by doing that, you will get one most feared pack that gives you 4 gold or better players, 2 silver or better players, 4 team items, and 1 guaranteed most feared item. So if you think that's worth it, you can go ahead and do it. Next one is called Creature. You add any 5 gold most feared collectibles to earn 1 silver most feared player. Now those silver most feared players from the 30th to the 1st will be 92 overall. Next up, it's similar to the previous one, but for this you have to add everything they just told you to add, and at the end you will get 1 gold most feared player. The gold ones are going to turn to 95 overall. This one features adding all those collectibles that they said, and at the end you get 1 guaranteed most feared player, which is an elite. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that base set. And finally, last one, this is like the ultimate set to do. It's called Monster. This is like the MUT Master basically, and for this you have to add in any gold players, any gold most feared players. You also have to add in all of these elite most feared players, all of these, and then you also have to add in a few most feared elite collectibles and gold ones as well. So this one is kind of expensive to do, so I'm definitely not going to do this. But if you have most of these players, if you have most of those collectibles, then heck, you can go ahead and do it and get a Brian Dawkins. So I'm looking at this 90 overall Brandon Marshall. During the weekend, he will turn to a 97 overall. To be honest, he's probably the best regular most feared elite out there. He's probably going to be the most popular one as well. Here's Brian Dawkins. Like we said earlier, this guy's 96 overall right now, but during the weekend he'll be 99 overall. You guys see the back of the card. I mean, it's going to be incredible playing with this guy on your team. So if you ever get a chance to play with him, then you're gonna have fun playing with that card. Next up, Marshawn Lynch. Now this guy right here is one of 4 most feared limited edition elites. He's limited because he will morph into a 7'9" beast during the weekend. Yes, as crazy as that sounds, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a bit. So when you go to the weekly sets and you tackle the beast event, in this you will get a glimpse of what Marshawn Lynch, that card, will turn into during the weekend. You guys see right there, 7'9". Please take a look at the size of this guy. I mean, he's already a beast, but when you turn him into a 7'9" running back, are you kidding me? And right off the bat, they don't even go to him 1st and 10. We brought down Russell Wilson on 2nd and 16. We finally get a chance to take a look at him. We were able to bring him down, but my oh my, imagine playing with this guy online. So I did say he's one of 4 limited editions because there's 3 other players. You got Rob Gronk coming out soon. Des Bryant, I think, recently dropped. You also have Terrell Suggs. So I'm not sure which one of those 4, like which other ones are going to morph into like a 7'9" player. But as of now, Marshawn Lynch, yes, he will become 7'9" from the 30th to the 1st. So most feared packs, I had to bring this to you guys. These are obviously the packs for this promo. So I'm hoping, I'm just praying I get anything out of this. Any elite I will take. I'll take one of those elite players, like the regular ones, We'll take Marshawn Lynch. We'll take Khalil Mack, whoever they want to give us. But, oh my God. Oh my. Wait a minute. We do get a silver one though. I thought the first card was an elite most feared, but we do get a silver one. Jason DeMonche, he is going to turn into 92 overall. I know I botched his name probably, but moving on, we get a most feared tire training. This is an elite collectible, and most of those elite collectibles go into sets, so you could either sell them if you think you're not gonna go do those sets, or you could put them in a set. So moving on, another most feared pack, and we don't really get much out of this. So we got one more, and this is the most feared topper, which you get players and collectibles. So let's see what I'm gonna be getting here. Starting things off with shoulder pads. We get Austin Howard. Like I said, those golds turn into 95. Most feared dumbbells and a Johnson Batamosi. Both of these silver cards turn into 92. Man, I don't know, my brain is everywhere right now. I just do not know what players I'm going to bring into my team. There's so many cool gold and silver players. We'll get to those in a second. But for now, I decided to keep on opening more and more most feared packs. We have to land someone big here. We get Trick, but back-to-back elites, we get dumbbells and the Andre Hopkins Football Outsider 88 overall. This has little value on the auction block. He goes for like 30 to 40k, which is not bad at all. So remember when I told you I'm going to do the B set? Well, I'm going to go ahead and do it for you guys. So you need 10 most feared collectibles, and you also need 10 most feared gold players. Now these could be any gold players, so you want to play it smart. You want to go out there and get 10 gold most feared players that go for not so much. So the tight end for the Falcons, he was going for like 8 to 9k. Those were the 10 most feared gold players that I used. So here we go. What elite will we get? And we get an Eddie Lacy. So 89 overall, most feared Eddie Lacy. I was hoping for Marshawn Lynch. I was hoping for Brandon Marshall. But we end up getting Eddie Lacy. Now, since we recently got Adrian Peterson, I do not want to get rid of him. So I decided to get rid of Eddie Lacy instead. So we go ahead and take a look at the auction block. Currently he's going for 154k, and I'm going to take advantage of this price right now. So I put mine up for 149k. Now some of the cool gold players that are going to be 95 overall, Michael Vick, and he also has a teammate who also got a most feared card, and that is Dre Archer. This guy right here will be probably the most overused player. 70 overall, who will turn into a 92 overall. You guys know he's speedy, so this weekend he's going to be even more speedier with his card. Another popular player is probably going to be Terrell Pryor. They gave him a wide receiver card, 71 overall now, but from the 30th to the 1st, he will be 92 overall. So I got rid of Calvin Johnson. I'm not sure for how long we're going to get rid of him for, but instead I'm going to be bringing a new receiver, and it is most feared Brandon Marshall, who will turn to a 97 overall. Currently he's going for a little over 300k. I also want to bring in a brand new receiver, another receiver, which we're going to go ahead and put him in the slot, and that is Stephon Diggs. You guys saw, man, I made a draft video, a draft spotlight video on this guy a little before the draft, and I told you guys he's going to have a great career in the NFL. So far, he is absolutely killing it, and they finally gave him an upgrade card. So Stephon Diggs, he will play the slot position for my team. This is what the offense looks like right now, and this is the team that will go ahead and play online with. So here's the first game. Our opponent going to Alfred Morris, and he didn't really pick up much right there. On 2nd and 10, he's dropping back with Matt Stafford, throwing it straight to the hands of Brian Orakpo. So to start things off, we look good on defense, but here's my opponent now with Anthony Barr. He had him lined up as a defensive tackle, and he was running this play where it just absolutely looked glitched to me. I mean, take a look at this. He was getting by my center and my right guard every single play. I mean, how am I supposed to stop this? I have no idea what glitch this is, but he was running, I forgot, it was a man formation. So I have no idea what he was doing, and it just absolutely threw me off. But on offense, he was not going anywhere. 4th and 9, bring him down. even though he got the ball out of his hands. 1 for 5 and an interception for Matt Stafford. So I want to be able to score here. I'm not settling for a field goal, especially after the fact that he was sending those crazy blitzes towards my way. So you guys see Brandon Marshall right there getting himself involved. We hand the ball off to AP right here, who goes in for the first touchdown of the day. 2 minutes remaining. Stafford going with a play action. A lot of time. He does not want to get rid of it. And finally, he gets popped. The ball comes out, but we do not recover. Moments later, this guy just decided to quit the game. I was like, okay, all right. So I decided to go ahead and bring you guys another gameplay. This time, oh my God, man. I was thrown right into your hands. Luke Kuechly drops a pick. Now, as you guys would imagine, I was sitting there a little salty. A play later, I got even more saltier. I mean, it just kept getting worse and worse, but our defense was able to stop Jamal Charles. So he set it for a field goal. I came out on 3rd and 9, and we just couldn't get anything going. So Eli Manning takes over once again. He's going to scramble out to the left side of the field. He's going to throw it to the right side, and you have a wide open Roddy White. My opponent is up 10-0. I get the ball back in the second half, so I'm not panicking yet. 2nd and 1. I see Adrian Peterson. AP gets the first down. A play later, it's 2nd and 3 now. And we're going to take a shot deep to the man himself, Stephon Diggs. That was exactly what I wanted to see. With 47 seconds remaining, once again, another drop pick. Eli Manning is catching a lot of breaks today, but not this time because I absolutely read that play. And with Von Miller, we're going to go ahead and get an interception. So I drove down the field and tied this game up before going into the locker rooms. We got the ball back to start off the second half, and I want to get a complete, well, I want to put together a complete drive right here. And it already starts off with Stephon Diggs and Brandon Marshall, our brand new pickups. 1st and 10. Culpepper thinks about running, but he decides to get rid of it, and that is Shannon Sharp. This time, it's Odell Beckham once again, and so far, this has been picture-perfect drive. 2nd and 8. Finally, he does scramble, and he keeps it safe by sliding. So we're at the 5-yard line now. 3rd and goal. Dante Culpepper, he had a wide open man, but he gets brought down for a sack. So I took the field goal because I have faith in my defense. Once again, Jamal Charles not going anywhere. 7 rushes for 9 yards. On 2nd and 8. He gets this pass off and completes it to Greg Olsen. Now, Jamal Charles once again. Oh my God. That was Brian Orakpo getting a huge hit on Jamal Charles. So now on 2nd and 7 with this scramble right here, this game was over. 16-10. It was exciting. I do want to see a little bit more of Brandon Marshall, but Stephon Diggs, what a debut he had. Now, this guy against us last Sunday, like I told you guys, I went to the game, and he absolutely killed us. So, Mike Evans has a brand new card, limited edition. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie also got an upgrade. He moved up to a 92 overall, and you guys see, we compare him to my Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, who is the captain edition, and you guys see the difference. So now, I'm going to think about the players that I want to bring into my team. I mean, there's going to be a lot of gold, a lot of silver players. It's going to be exciting, man. We're going to keep opening packs. Hopefully, we land one of those limited edition most feared elites. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. We have a lot of exciting stuff ahead. It's your boy, AntoDaBoss. I am signing out.